Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rafegal, and we're playing DuckTales. Okay. We are going to move on to the Himalayas. Because
we're headed for the Himalayas to hunt for the lost crown of Genghis Khan.
I believe it should have another help up.
Can I come, Uncle Scrooge? I want to see the pretty Himalayan marmots.
Oh, not this time, Webby darling. I need you here looking after the boys.
I'm sure this will go well, and Webby won't get into any trouble or follow along.
Uncle Scrooge!
Indulge me, lads. The last thing this expedition needs is a wee lass about. Oh, I'm going to have enough trouble looking after the launch pad.
Okay. So this one is actually, I feel like this is, the level layout's really similar, but it feels really different.
A mountain range, not in the center of a mountain.
Gee, Mr. McD, I thought that crash was rock solid.
The only rocks around here are the ones inside your head. Ugh, we're nowhere near Shadow Pass and the Lost Crown.
Okay.
Now fix this wreck so we can get airborne. And step on it, lad. I'm paying you by the hour, and I'll nae having you billing me for overtime.
So,
no
this
problem,
one...
boss. As long as I have this fuel regulator, we're as good as... Whoopsie-daisy.
You have to recover all the parts for the plane,
oh, no.
which have been stolen by rabbits.
One of those?
Sure I do, but it's back in Duckburg.
Launch pad!
Don't worry, Mr. McD. I'll climb down and get it.
You'll do no such thing. I'll get it. You stay here and try not to cause any more damage.
Okay, you're the boss.
I will also say, I like the remastered soundtrack of this particular one way better than the original. I'm not sure why. This level in general, I really like the remastered version. The goats are actually a little bit more manageable than in the original game, I feel like, as I get hit by one. And the rabbits, partially just because you can kind of see what's going on a little bit better. And again, you have to explore the whole thing. There's actually 3 floors to the caves. And in the past version, you only went through one of those. Okay. So we're gonna go over here. There's a cake, apparently. And there should be some stuff up here. Also, the animation when Scrooge goes into the snow is awesome. There we go.
Jackpot! Here now, don't touch that. I need it to fix my plane. Stop!
And it is kidnapped by rabbits.
Bunny bandits have torn it apart. I've got to find those pieces fast.
So now you actually have to go and hunt down rabbits to find the pieces. It makes the level a lot more, I guess, engaging. Also, this pieces of this heart container is way easier to find than the original one. This is where the second heart piece was in the original game, and in the original game it's down here, and you have to go like way down into the corner. That's why I never got it on my earlier playthroughs. Mostly because this part right here is really annoying. That went well. So, apparently ignoring the invincibility coin and trying to do it yourself is a bad idea. Especially when you're risking jumping into a pit. And there's spikes on the ceiling. Noted. You win this one, game. Okay. We'll go that way. Just gonna... Another... Oh man, I hope that doesn't screw anything up.
Now to find the other 2 pieces.
Did that just... I just lost the invincibility for the second money coin. Okay, this part's not too hard, you just take it slow. And then we're going to go left here, where Bubba is in the ice.
It's Bubba Duck. Looks like a poor little plane got caught
He
in a
came,
big
or he's in the show at some point, and he's like a cave duck or something.
Scrooge! Ooga ooga! Scrooge save Bubba!
There, little fella. Uncle Scrooge is here to help.
Scrooge save Bubba! Scrooge save Bubba! Scrooge save Bubba!
He's basically Bam Bam from the Flintstones as a duck.
You know, I could use a bit of help smashing away this
So,
giant ice block.
he's going to help us go through, and you could technically do it without him, I believe, but he's faster at it than you are, so... And, again, this part is actually required this time. Whereas in the original game... Oh, I guess you can't do it without him. For some reason I was thinking you could. I think... Okay. There we go.
This is the end of the line, Bubba. It's time for you to head to the surface.
Bubba home with Scrooge?
Aye, Launchpad is waiting to take you home to Duckburg. On your way now.
Okay. Pretty sure it's like this one. Nope. Guess not. Or one of these up here. There we go. And this
It's the second piece of the fuel regulator.
this series of ropes leads me back up to the surface, and I'm gonna end up over on the plane. So then I'm gonna go back to the middle floor, which I kind of skipped. There's probably a more efficient way to go through this level, but I've only played through this game a couple times, and it's different than the original. Oh wait, no, here. We should be able to go this way. That looks really nasty. I don't even... Okay. That was just nasty. I don't like that. There's a couple random hockey-playing ducks that literally only show up on a couple screens. I'm pretty sure this is the last one.
Oh, look at the ducks. The last one. Now, to get this fuel regulator back to launch pad.
Okay. They did add or leave this little secret in here. I have no idea what's in here, but but it's there. Oh, it's the Mrs. Beakley for this level.
Mrs.
Okay.
Beakley, what are you doing here?
I'll not have you risking your life on an empty stomach. No more danger till you eat every last bite.
Marvelous job. as
And we
usual,
get an
Mrs.
extra
Beakley.
life, which is the
Go
important
on,
part.
Mr. McDuck. No need to worry about me.
Oh, there's a treasure chest too.
The size of this diamond.
Okay. That cake was entirely necessary to put there since, you know, we haven't had any healing and there's no Mrs. Beakley in sight. Okay, we're dodging these because it seems like more work to kill them than it would be otherwise. I really don't like that guy. Okay, this should take us back to the surface. This part is entirely new to the level. Hoping for another healing item there after complaining about despite the fact that I was just complaining about the fact that there were too many healing items in this. There we go. We get a little quick hint of the Beagle Boy's presence here. I just realized what it is that makes the goats more manageable, and it's the fact that they don't respawn when you scroll the screen. Okay, so once you've gone through here, even if you'd missed the pieces, it opens the way back up, which I think is really cool.
Here you go, Launchpad. Good as new. Now get this bucket of bolts back in the sky.
Just a tick, Mr. McD. This oughta do it. Now there's your problem.
Webigail, what in the world are you doing here?
I wanted to see the pretty crown, Uncle Scrooge.
Oh, great. Now I've got to babysit you and Launchpad.
But I can help, Uncle Scrooge. You're not like the boys, are you? You don't think I'm just a worthless tag-along, do you?
We're ready for liftoff, Mr. McD.
Ah, not a moment too soon. Strap in tight, Webby dear.
Off we go. Nothing but blue skies ahead. Clear as a bell. Not a cloud in sight.
Launchpad, knock off that infernal chatter.
Gee whiz, I was only trying to lighten the mood.
If anything, we need to lighten the plane. Feels like she's lost maneuverability with all the, unexpected cargo we seem to have picked up.
No worries, Mr. McD. I've got the coordinates for Shadow Pass locked in. We'll be
Okay.
there lickety-split.
More like lickety-splat.
So,
Longgold.
we get
Nice to see you,
one of the things they talked about with this is they wanted to try and introduce Flintheart Longgold earlier in the game instead of him randomly showing up at the very end.
You dirty cheat. Only you could
So
sink
this
so low.
is
And at 15,000 feet, no
them
less.
inserting him again.
The lost crown of Genghis Khan will look right at home on my feathered noggin. Wouldn't you say, Scroogey?
That's what you think. You'll never beat us to Shadow Pass.
So, the crown is in Shadow Pass, eh?
Whoops.
Thanks for telling me.
Launchpad!
Okay. So they're gonna shoot
Comes a 10
bombs
megaton finder's fee, but
and Beagle Boys at us.
ouch! Turn a profit on this, McDuck. Knock it off, McDuck. Come on, boys. One old duck with a cane shouldn't be any trouble to take down. Hurry, you fools. He's catching up.
It's pretty much just run back and forth, hit the bombs at him, kill the Beagle Boys. It's not a super hard little section, but it's a neat section that they added in to flesh out the story a bit more.
Sure showed him that cheaters never cheat and winners never win, didn't we?
Try it the other way around and I couldn't agree more, Webby. Pickle me, pin feathers. There it is. Shadow Pass directly ahead. Take us down, Launchpad. Slow and steady this time.
No problemo, Mr. McD.
Okay.
We're close to that treasure now. I can almost smell it.
Wasn't me.
Then what was it?
Okay. And we get the abominable snowman.
Whatever it is, it won't last long if it tries to get
Or the
between
Yeti.
me and the lost crown.
Uncle Scrooge, don't go.
Dinna worry, lassie. Whatever is in that cave is no match for your Uncle Scrooge. I earn my fortune by being smarter than the smarties and tougher than the toughies. If anything's in there, it had better step aside.
I'm scared.
Stay with Launchpad. He'll take good care of you.
Stay with Launchpad. Gee, now I'm extra scared.
As you should be. Okay, so we got this last little home stretch, which is, I believe, similar to the original. Except this time... Except for this time, it's after that little side area instead of connected. So you have to do all those little side sections in order to get here. And this takes us to... the boss. This is a very different fight. Like, the other ones were similar. This one is straight up not the same boss. There is no part of this boss that is really the same. Except for the fact that it rains ice blocks, I guess. But, like, it's an entirely different design of sprite. It's huge, unlike the original, which is about the same size as you. You have these extra side parts where you have to fling your cane and then jump on it, instead of just being able to jump on it straight up. Okay, so now the side ones are gone. So you can only hit it while it's in the middle from here on out. Oops. Apparently I was making the right call by jumping there. It's just a fair bet when something makes big stompy motions that you shouldn't be on the ground at the same time as it. So basically the goal with this fight is to keep behind the Yeti. Just dodge. it's not a super hard boss.
Stop! Please stop!
And then Webby
Webby.
proves her
Be
use.
nice, Uncle Scrooge. That poor fuzzy lady didn't mean any harm. Did you, ma'am?
Ma'am, don't be daft, lass. This monster tried to pummel me. Why, I nearly cashed my last check.
Oh, I know, ma'am. But Uncle Scrooge is really nice once you get to know him.
Webby, you understand this creature?
Of course, Uncle Scrooge. It's all in a Junior Woodchuck guidebook.
What's she saying now?
She says she's sorry if she hurt you. She's just upset because she stepped on a thorn and can't get it out.
A thorn. You don't suppose... Here's your thorn, Webigail. The lost crown of Genghis Khan.
The pretty crown! You found it!
Aye, the poor creature was standing on it. Webby, I cannot thank you enough. I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me. Without your help, we never would have found the treasure. Oh, and thanks to you too, ma'am.
I think she likes you, Uncle Scrooge.
Well, that's odd. Usually it's me the ladies go gaga for.
Aye, well, let's get home before she grows
Okay.
any fonder of me.
So, that is stage clear. We'll get back to Duckburg. That was the Himalayas. Like I said, I feel like this is the level that changed the most, probably. You know, the basic layout's similar, but they added the extra scene in there. They added the way they added the objectives was a little different than the other ones, and they actually did change the structure of the level a bit more than some of the other ones. So I feel like that was really.
All it took was a bit of
I feel like
tenacity
that's
and
the one that changed the most. I like this version of it a lot better.
And patience. Right, Uncle Scrooge?
Right
That
you
being
are,
said,
baby darling. Now, where's
I still
Bubba
hate the
run off
goats.
to?
Yeah, where is he? He was here a minute ago.
Why does no answer, Baba?
He's over there having a tea party with Webby's toys.
No. Baba smash.
Uh-oh, Webby. Sounds like Bubba's not getting along so good with your Quacky Patch dolls. You keep away from my dolls, mister!
Remember, kindness and patience, Webigail. Set a good example for the lad. Well then, what treasure shall we look for next?
Okay. And we will end there and pick up right away next time with the next level. Have a good one.